And verse 5 says that David's anger was greatly kindled against the man in this story. And he said to Nathan, "As the Lord liveth, the man that done this thing shall surely die." He was angry. He couldn't believe what the story what somebody would be doing. And then Nathan says to him in verse number 7, "Thou art the man." David was confronted with his sin and challenged with his sin. And then we see here in verse 13 of chapter 12, David said unto Nathan, "I have sinned against the Lord." He realized his sin. He repented for his sin. But you know what? Sin always comes with consequences. And we see that in verse 14 that the Lord had said that because of this sin, that child's going to die. And in verse number 18, that child indeed died. So now, because of David's sin, because of his lust, he gave into his lust and sinned when he went to bed with this Bathsheba. David tried to cover up his sin by bringing her husband home, but her husband wouldn't play along. So remember, when sin conceives, it gives birth, or it gives death. Death to Uriah the husband in this particular aspect, in this particular story. And also death to the child that was born and to David there. And all this stuff could have been avoided if David had simply been doing what he was supposed to be doing.